I started working my job that I was at until I get my 2 weeks last year, the beginning of January 2021. Them 6 months I said from June to December, I took in the world. Like, things changed, how things was. I wasn't out on the scene trying to play catch up with anybody, anything like that. I just sit back and baited my time, and what helped me to be able to be still and to take my time was the fact that I had been on the sideline for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? People out here, when you in the system, when you in the matrix, you go. But when you've been on pause for 10 years, you come out here, you know how to stop and smell the roses. And a lot of people that's caught up in life, because life be life, and they forget to stop and smell the roses. Sometimes you gotta stop and appreciate the little things, and that'll bring everything back into perspective for you.
What's going on, family? Welcome to the P.A.S.S podcast, where we prevail against self-sabotage. Proudly sponsored by Project Icon. I'm your host, Mo Nelson. Let's go!
Too long and you had went against that grain. Had to go and get that fade. Waiting on visitation today.
Welcome to the P.A.S.S podcast, family, where we prevail against self-sabotage. Proudly sponsored by Project Icon. Today, y'all see my energy? Well, I know I'm always high energy, but I'm even more highly energetic right now because in the seat today, I got with me a brother that actually did time with me, man. I'm talking about was in the trenches with me, was my dog, was a great friend, and it's a blessing to see him out today on the other side, striving and thriving like no other. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome for my guest, my dog, Mr. Money Johnson. What's happening, family?
What's going on, brother?
What's good? Boy, good to see you, boy.
Even better to see you, man.
Yeah, man. How long it's been, man?
Man, about 12, 13 years.
Not since we seen, not since last time we seen each other.
Yeah, man.
12, 13 years. Money, I've only been out 7 years.
Yeah, I ain't see you. I left Mayo in, I think, 2017.
Man, where you at when?
I went to Homes. I got
You went to Homes, you got to ship to Homes? Okay. So that was Mayo. Dang, so that's been like, and when you had got out?
I got out in 2020.
2020? Yeah, so you got out a year after me. I got out December 31st, 2018.
And then now it's done been 5 years. So add that time in with 2017 and all that. It's been a little stress, man.
That's what's up. We showed that it's possible, man. Ain't it a blessing, boy?
Absolutely,
it's better on this side.
Yes.
We ain't going back. You already know.
One and done, man.
All right, so the people that's just not meeting you for the first time, explain to them who is Money.
Money, man. Money is he a proud father. You understand what I'm saying? Great brother, great son. You know, great person in general. That had to go through some things to become a more, adult version of the man I thought I was. Now I've matured a lot more through going through trials and tribulations that didn't break me, but they made me. So, if I had to sum it up, I'd just say, like, I'm a phenomenal human being, if I say so myself.
I love that. Now you gotta have that self-love. Yeah. Tell me, you said something about maturing. Give me one aspect. I know it's many, but just give me one aspect in particular that you felt you matured in and it made a difference in your life.
I would have to say patience. Like for the longest time, I was a real impatient person, and going through certain things, it taught me, like, to not always try to force things on my time, but to allow perfect time to line up and everything will happen how it's supposed to happen.
Got you. And ever since you've been executing patience, has things been unfolding for you better?
Yes, sir. Yeah, they definitely have. Life's been great.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Good to hear that. All right, so you spent close to a decade in prison. What's one misconception about prison? What's one misconception about people doing a long period of time that you would like to clear up today?
That everybody is institutionalized. They come out, chain gang mentality, or every time you talk, they feel like, he been locked up, he been reading books. Like,
you sick of it. You sick of it. Hey, we sick of it. Money and us be sick of it, man. Stop that, man. I got you.
I'm tired of it, man. Yeah. I hate it. I hate that one. That one right there, I hate, man.
So what did you do in particular that defied that perception that people have of people?
Just man, when I first came home from, like, my siblings, my parents, family and stuff, like, I would just try to get like helpful insight, and it's just insight. You know, I'm not going too deep. I know not to, you know, give them too much too soon.
Yeah.
And I'm just speaking on the, hey man, you know, you should.
That chain ain't talking. That slick talk.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, he go with this, or he only saying this because. And it's like, you know what, man? If you don't want to help yourself, who am I to break my back to help you?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Know
you know what? That's true, money, because it's sad, but it is the truth, man. Nobody believes you until you have results. You can have a whole blueprint in front of somebody and telling them A to Z, this is how you.
Right.
But if they don't see it, if you don't obtain it, if you don't have it, they're not gonna believe you. That's why it's sad to say, but you gotta have material things. You gotta put how you put up in the AMG. How you got the jewelry on, how we swinging, looking good. You gotta have this. Yeah, it's not everything, but it is marketing tools because now I guarantee when you go to your family, you tell them that advice that you would tell them when you first got out, they'll pay a little more attention now. They gotta be working. Look at my son, look at my brother, look at my cousin. He looking good. Exactly. He ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? He living legal. And look at the freedom he got. They see me, they see my swag, they see my motion, where I get to travel at, where I drive, all that. Dang, Mo, yeah, I've been telling y'all. I've been telling y'all since the inception of me coming home, but y'all ain't want to listen.
Right.
But I had to turn up. Now y'all listening. That's what we got to do sometimes, bro. You got to turn up. You got to show them, bro.
Got to get it to
You know what I mean? Show and prove, you know? All right, so what emotions did you struggle with the most while locked up? You know I'm big on emotional intelligence, so I got to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying?
If I had to pick one, I would say regret. Like I had a lot of regret.
About what?
Letting my kids down, my parents down, my siblings down. Like I ain't realized how many people my actions would affect. You know what I'm saying? Until after I went through the consequences of those actions and I seen the effect. So the emotion I would have to say, I definitely have to say like regret. Like regret was, I fought that and battled that for a long stretch of my being up the road. So
I got you. I
go with that one.
And that's good that you recognize that because I just recently made a post, money, about that. About how, you know, us, people that have been in prison and the people that unfortunately continues to go back and forth. Listen, your actions directly, indirectly affects the stakeholders in your life. When I say stakeholders, your family, people that has your best interest at heart, people that care about you and want the best for you. You going in and out, man, it doesn't only affect you, it affects them substantially as well. Because I know when you say your kids, you know, your kids not being able to talk to their dad about some important life issues. It ain't all about the money. Right. Yeah, we want to buy the J's and all this, the bikes and all that, but that's cool. But what's most important is the present. Right. And us being not being present, that affects the psyche of our children, of our moms. And I always say, money, I don't know how you feel, bro, but this is one of the reasons, one of the main reasons I can't go back to prison, dog, is that I don't know if you ever witnessed while we was incarcerated, somebody lose their mom in prison and they can't go see them because DOC say your charges are too hefty or this and that, and you can't go see. I will lose it. Bruh, I will self-sabotage. I know I'm talking P.A.S.S, but at that moment, y'all, I'm self-sabotaging. Mom Dukes, I can't see Mom Dukes.
Hey, going all out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going all out. But by me knowing that, that's why my actions are a lot. I'm not doing anything that can put me back into that situation and subject me to face those sort of circumstances. That's why it's important, y'all, to be mindful with the decisions, get our emotions and perspective, and make optimal decisions, man, because it's real. You heard what he just said, man. Nah, I mean, I appreciate that.
Emotions cloud your judgment.
They cloud your judgment. And you know what? Now that we're on this topic, you know, emotions are a superpower.
Right.
But if any emotion is too high, that's when logic gets low. Even happiness, bro. When you too happy, that can blind you. You ain't seeing what's really real. You're not adhering to the warnings. Yo, you too excited. You ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's every emotion. It's no good or bad emotion. It is what emotion you choose to execute at that appropriate time, and is it suitable in how you channel that emotion? You get what I'm saying? Because if they too high, bro, your logic is low. And I tell people that all the time. Because people think fear, bro. Listen, let's talk. Let's talk, money. Fear, right? People say, "Oh, fear is a negative emotion. You should never have no fear." That's a lie, though. Yeah. Because fear is what's keeping me from going back to prison. Me losing my mama in prison, I fear that. So guess what? That fear is protecting me, protecting my actions, and I'm moving accordingly. You get what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, man. So man, don't never sleep on emotional intelligence. That's why y'all gotta learn emotional intelligence for my brothers and sisters. coming out of the chain gang, coming out of jail. Listen, man, get those emotions intact. You will not lose. You see my boy, man, it's success right here.
For real.
All right. So what's one emotional trigger you had to unlearn after coming home?
I get aggravated easily by ignorance.
Explain.
Like, I got a short tolerance for like idiotic conversations, idiotic behavior. Like I just can't stand it. And you know, being locked up in prison, you surrounded by that every hour, every minute, every second of the day. You know what I'm saying? So coming home, I had to work through like not getting agitated or aggravated when, you know, I'm like, man, you sitting up here, you got all this free time. Man, I was just sitting there just wishing and hoping to get out here and have 30 minutes so I can be productive or I can do something in society. And you sitting out here, you got free time and you chasing this housewife's drama. You want to sit up here and keep up with what this rapper done got caught
what did he got
with this
going on?
OF model and all, like stuff like that. Like, and I'm looking at your life. You understand what I'm saying? And like I'm on the outside criticizing. I really ain't even criticizing. I'm just bringing it to your attention. But I'm behind the scenes with you. I see what you live like. Your stuff ain't in order.
Yeah.
But you would pay this much attention to something that's not gaining you anything monetary, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? But you would engage all your time and your focus and your energy into this when you could be out here, you know, obtaining the things that I hear you complain about. Obtaining the things you calling my phone, venting to me about 2, 3, 4 in the morning. But every time I'm around you and I'm trying to, you know, I would like to help you, I would like to assist, but let me just get a read on you. And every 5 minutes I'm trying to drop a gem on you, like this here, you're chasing Facebook, you're chasing Instagram, you're chasing this story, you're chasing this trend, you're on TikTok, you want to do this, that. Like, stuff like that, like, man, sooner or later, man, that's cool. You know, I ain't knocking nobody that do it. But all I'm saying is, like, just have your stuff in order.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't be sitting up here chasing nobody's life or chasing their drama or seeing what the next controversy is or what's the rumor going around or what's going on in the shade room. And your house ain't in order.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you'll never get it in order because your attention is divided. It's not centered on what it need to be centered on. So like stuff like that used to, it used to get to me, dog. Like with people I wanted to see win, and I had to learn
that you had their best interest at heart. And you
how
trying
would
to
you
help
win
them,
more than you want to win.
Yeah, you can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Impossible.
And I just
impossible.
What helped me work through that was, you know, I just kept getting older, kept getting wiser, and I learned like everybody can't go. Everybody will say that quote, but they really don't understand what that quote means. Yeah. Everyone cannot go. That's a true saying. Like, everybody ain't meant to, as bad as I would like to reach back and pull you up here as well, you just not, this might not be your time, this might not be your season. It just ain't for you right now. You know what I mean? And it's evident to people that's been where you been at. And you know, when you finally take that step to get past all that stuff that had you trapped and had you locked in. And, like, that's what really helped me get over that, getting easily agitated. And I was like, okay, you know, that's what they like do. Cool.
Yeah.
That's why I say I ain't got no problem with nobody that do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just not for me.
I think money, I'm no genius at it. I'm just thinking about what you said because I've experienced that too and just assessing my experiences with individuals like that, as you alluded to. I think a lot of people, man, they're just afraid of reality that you have to put in the work. Because think about it, I don't give a damn who you are. We all want the finer or better things in life. Nobody wants to be broke. Nobody wants to be poor. But what separates the have and the have-nots is I'm willing, even if it's boring, even if it's tedious, I'm willing to have the intestinal fortitude to push through and make it happen. Because, bro, the grind is boring sometimes. The grind can get overwhelming. Like, where you at now, money? It's been some times I know, bro, because I'm an entrepreneur myself, you wanted to give up. You're like, man, you know what, bro? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, for real, is it worth it? Is it worth it? It's human nature. But see, what propels individuals like you and I, it's that why. And you think about the end result, the conclusion, how I'm going to live at the end. And that's the driving force. That's what keeps you up at night. Like, you know what? I'm going to persevere. I'm going to push through. Because even me, as a serial entrepreneur, bro, I don't want to do it. But I'm going to be honest, sometimes I don't want a podcast. Right. I'm being honest, money, but I got to like, dang, bro, think about it. Consistency, I want to make it to a top 10 podcast. I got to do certain things. I got to do the things necessary. If I say I want to get to this pinnacle, if I don't, then it is what it is. But if I don't reach that pinnacle, don't complain when I ain't put in the work and put in the grind. You know what I'm saying? So I love how you illustrated that, bro. That's real. I can definitely see how that can aggravate you too, because I know how it is, bro. It's like y'all so worried about the next person's life when your priorities are in disarray. Now, if you rich, you got it going on, and you got a lot of free time, then yeah, you can talk about it. But that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? You asking me for a couple $1 for your light bill.
That part.
You know what I'm saying, man? For his life, man. But we gonna get it together. All right, so question, money, because, you know, like you said, you did a decade plus. How long you did? Exactly.
10.
You did 10 years. So what was harder, bro? Actually doing the time or the reentry process, like rebuilding your life after you release?
Doing the time, man.
Yeah? Explain why.
Getting back out here was easy. The reason why it was easy because of the time that I did. You know what I mean? During that time, I went in when I was 20. I got out when I was 30. And to be surrounded for that long with multiple personalities and characteristics and violent behavior, traumatic behavior, and things of that nature, it basically like, it showed me what I didn't want my end game to be or what I wanted my end result to be. You know what I'm saying? I made a decision during that time, like, this is not gonna be my life. You know what I'm saying? I like nice things in life. You know what I'm saying? I like to eat good. I like to dress nice. You know what I'm saying? I like nice things in life.
Yeah, can't do none of that in the chain gang.
Can't do none of that. We all dress the same. I hate that. Hated that, man. Like, I can never see myself wearing. No, man.
We talking about the boo. We had the bro games, the boots. We lacing them up. We thinking we swaggy, man. These some dang Walmart boots for $10. Ain't no Timbs, man.
Try to see who got the best wax job. You know what I'm saying? Go get the shine on them. Gotta get the toes.
We gotta go to Bizzo all, man. We looking swag.
I need the hat Chris too. I need the hat Chris.
Come on, man. That ain't nothing.
And then you really think about it, like, look where we at now, and just think about it, like, we actually thought that mattered.
But
at the same time, it showed that I would say on a mental level, it showed like we knew like we gonna make the best of what we got for now.
For sure.
But boy, when we get back out here, we ain't subjecting ourselves back to this.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That's peace, bro.
It's a lot of us that was in there that's like that. Me, you, Spoon.
Yeah.
That I see that's out here. That's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them the same ones who I took a liking to for a reason. Looked up to you for a reason. Looked up the Spoon for a reason. Because I seen the same thing in myself and y'all, from the working out to reading books, to staying isolated, not always in the crowd, not always where the noise at and all that kind of stuff. Like, so that to me, like navigating through that whole 10-year sentence, it made it so easier for me to come out here and transition because I was comfortable with, coming out here and being still. I was able to come here. I sat down, I got out June 2020. I started working my job that I was at until I gave my 2 weeks last year, the beginning of January 2021. Them 6 months I sat from June to December, I took in the world, I took in Tampa. I was seeing how things were moving, what things changed, how things was. I went out on the scene trying to, play catch up with anybody, anything like that. I just sit back and baited my time, and what helped me to be able to be still and to take my time was the fact that I had been on the sideline for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And people out here, when you in the system, when you in the matrix, you go. But when you've been on pause for 10 years, you come out here, you know how to stop and smell the roses. And a lot of people that's caught up in life, because life be life, and they forget to stop and smell the roses. Sometimes you got to stop and appreciate the little things. And that'll bring everything back into perspective for you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I did.
Boy, come on, boy, spit that knowledge. But y'all hear the money, man. So. Listen, you hear the wisdom that's spewing out of my brother's mouth. Y'all listen, man. Every time I bring somebody on this podcast, they dropping jewels. Dropping jewels and practical advice that you can apply to your life ASAP, man. Hear what my boy is saying. Because a lot of us, we fall victim to it. And quite honestly, money, for a short period of time, I was one of them individuals you was talking about, bro. I gotta be very transparent. I was getting out, bro. It's just everything was going fast. I wanted to catch up. You know what I'm saying? I've been going since I was 16 to women.
No, man, not you, man.
But I promise, bro. I was trying, cause money, bro. You gotta understand. No. I left when I was 16 in 06. I get out. It's 20. Well, technically it was 2019, but I got out the last day, 12/31/18. So the next day, New Year's Eve, the next day is 2019, but it's like, wow, I'm 29 years old. I ain't never experienced none of this. See, some of the stuff you experienced because you left as an adult at 20, you know what I mean? You're still young, but you was an adult. Me, bro, I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
okay, that makes sense.
But you're right though, because it was I was going a little too fast. I like nothing illegal, but it just I was moving too fast and I'm getting burnt out. I'm getting drained, and because I had a lot of ambition, bro. I was trying to ascend to the top.
Right.
People used me, money. They seen I was very ambitious. Oh, he excited, he happy. So I'm just selling him a dream, tell him anything. He gonna bite. He gonna invest his money. But I really ain't got no plans to deliver, and that happened on a couple of occasions because I was just moving. But that's my fault, emotional intelligence. Right. That's why I say happiness too. I was so happy and ambitious. There ain't no wrong with being happy and ambitious, but when it's too much, you get blinded, your logic is eradicated, bro, you're gonna make a faulty decision.
They can sell you anything.
They can sell me anything, and that's what happened. So I learned. So now I learned. I'm excited now. I'm high energy. I'm always, but my discerning, my third eye open. I'm assessing. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't make that slip up again. I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money, brother. Real talk. But live and you learn, though. I'm glad. It's a lesson. But now I know now. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now that you home and everything, tell us, man, what's some endeavors you've been pursuing? What you got going on?
Right now, got a contracted business that's getting ready to have some more accounts come in due to the fact it's the beginning of the year. Also been doing some day trading through two of my mentors, B. Wade and Seymour P.A.S.S or whatever. I got on through them from my little brother. He been trying to get me on this trading thing probably like the last 3-4 years. I was so engrossed in work and tied up with work and stuff like that. Never really gave it my full attention to finally, last year something just clicked. Was like, man, you know what? My brother been pushing on me for the long. Let me, get my feet wet, see what this talking about, and did some things with that. Still do things with that, and I enjoy it. So like day trading and this contracted business. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. And then, I'm able to spend time with the family, of course. Which I love, which was one of my biggest reasons for stepping out and seizing this opportunity was so I can have more time with my kids.
Got you. So when you say contracted business, can you be like more specific?
It's cleaning.
Cleaning?
Like,
okay, so you got
law firms, schools, commercial buildings, commercial properties, things of that nature.
Residential too?
Nah.
I just know you should focus on the commercial. Yeah, I remember my mom back in the day, she had that. It was called Here and Gone Professional Cleaning Services, residential and commercial. She had contracts with some of the big wigs that's still intact today. Grant Homes, you familiar? Grant Homes, Lennar Homes, Chippendale Homes. She had a couple of doctor's offices. We had a couple trucking stops. So yeah, it's definitely a lucrative industry. And the overhead is not as expensive. Right. So that's kind of like I don't want to say easy, but a more reasonable, as a start off.
Definitely gonna get a game.
Yeah, definitely gonna get a game. If you got your systems in order, though.
Definitely gonna be in the black.
Yeah, my mom was making money, but when she got pregnant with my little brother, I don't know, her ambition just declined, bro. I don't know what happened. I can't speak for her, but she stopped. But I witnessed as a young kid, my mom was getting that check. I ain't understand everything. I was like 12, 13, but I just know we was always busy, and I had it. You know what I'm saying? So I know my whole life was good. How we were living was good. So cleaning services, man, is definitely lucrative. So more blessings to you with that, bro. I'm glad you got that. Thank you. And do you is it just you that clean, or you got a team, staff?
I got a team, man.
Oh, you got a team, my boy. Y'all hit my boy. Okay. I love that, bro. I love that. And let's talk about the trade. You talking about, you say day trade, are you just talking specifically Forex or what?
Yeah, Forex.
Okay.
The energies, the currencies,
the pips.
Do that, yeah. Gotta get them pips.
Gotta get them pips, y'all. Get them pips.
There's a lot of people that hit me about it, and I give them to my mentor or whatever. I put them in a group chat with my mentors or whatever. Because, like you say, man, we in a microwave society where people want instant gratification, instant success. Nobody wants to do the grind, the tedious work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the tedious.
So they see. When we supposed to be hitting, when we studying, we having classes, and they, oh man, that look like that. I need an extra source of income. All right, well, I'm gonna put you in a group chat with a mentor, man. They gonna go ahead and let you. Nobody ever fall through. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
now let me ask you this, man. When you say you're gonna put them in a group chat, did you mention that it is an investment, or you say, you know what I'm gonna do it for you for free, bro, just so you can get the knowledge, you can execute?
Oh man, they know that, man. Come on,
it's an investment, right?
Yeah, man.
But see, that's the thing, though.
I ain't never seen nobody make money and not spend money. I never seen that,
bro. Listen.
I never seen that, and if they did, I promise you ain't like that deal. If you got something for nothing, nah, that ain't how life works.
So a few things, and I want to keep it in my archive because I don't want to forget. I was just at an event, a gala, Tampa Tribute Gala. It was an amazing event. Shout out to the Tampa Tribute. Eric Ballsworth with Assurance Elevated. Appreciate you for inviting me out. And I had the opportunity to meet some amazing people, bro. And we had discussion got brought up was like, you know why you gotta charge people that you gotta charge people information that can change their life substantially? Because if you give it to them for free, bro, they'll let it just sit there. They won't take it serious. They're gonna appreciate it.
Yeah.
But when you make them put skin in the game, like, you know what? I don't need your money, but I gotta charge you not because I want it, not for me, it's for you. Because if I don't charge you, you're not gonna take it serious. And the good book say don't cast your pearls among swine. So I'm not finna give you this game that is precious, that can change your life for free so you can just let it sit there. And I've been talking to you for hours and hours and you don't take action. Nah, bro, I need 2-3K. I need this. Because when that 2-3K is going, man, I ain't finna waste my money. I'm gonna get on the money. What's up? I'm in your chest, man.
I ain't finna play about this.
I ain't finna play. I'm in your chest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for everybody that's out there, man, that's why it's important to invest. Invest in yourself. In order to make money, in order to get some type of motion rolling, you must first put up some type of money or add some value. Because I know if individual country like, look, money, let's say you, for your mentor, you charging five grand for a startup. Hey, money, look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have $5 grand, but I want this so bad. What can I do in exchange for that? Can I do a service for you? Matter of fact, can you put me on your cleaning crew? You ain't gotta pay me. I'll work for free for 6 months. That's how dedicated I am. Yeah. And I'm sure somebody come at you like that, you like, you know what, this man is serious.
Yeah, that's ambition.
You know, I'm gonna give you a check because you serious. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a little problem going on, bro. Let me solve it. This is what I know how to do, bro. Hey, I'm talking about goals low, man. I clean your toilet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just to show, like, because people do that. People have done that, bro. I think Diddy, I know it's a whole bunch of stuff about Diddy, but I think Diddy, it's rumored, I don't know if it's true, but it's rumored that he worked for Motown or something like that for free for a year. Learned the knowledge, got the education, and look what he turned into. He turned into a behemoth. But that's the same principle, but sometimes you gotta know what I'm saying, like, hey, because everybody ain't got it, money. Everybody ain't got 5K laying around. Right. But everybody got arms, legs, and feet.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? You can identify some type of value or some type of solution that somebody, a solution to a problem that somebody's currently going through, and use your ingenuity and solve it. Right. And everybody on the planet Earth will appreciate that and give you a shot. I don't give a damn who it is, bro. If you're able to find some type of value to give somebody, bro, somebody gonna give you a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Believe in you, man. Why won't nobody else believe in you?
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta believe in yourself,
Show
man.
me you believe in you. That's all it takes.
For sure. And the other thing I want to talk about too, man, I actually have some type of familiarity in Forex. When I got out of prison, my first 3-4 months, I got introduced to it from this cat out there in Dallas. Shout out Jason McGee, man, down there in, I think on Dallas or Houston, man, Texas, period. Shout out to you, man. I ran across him. No, I lied, excuse me. He elevated me, he turned me up because he gave me this book called the Forex Bible. It had like a little Asian dude on it with some pips on it. I thought, yeah, the Forex Bible. It's a very intriguing book. It had a lot of depth to it. Had a lot of information. But my cousin told me about it. My cousin, I'm sorry, man. Shout out to my cousin, too. He was the first person to bring it to my attention. And he had me go to this little group. They had a little meeting. And I forgot the group name, but basically it was like on some MLM. Like, you break a team, you get this person under your team, and da-da-da. And it's like, they really ain't trading, bro. It's like they're focused on just getting people up under them because they get paid a commission off the many heads they have under them. But the people that bringing you on, they don't know the first thing about trading. Because as I was learning how to trade, I'm asking them certain elementary questions like, how you don't know that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you don't know the players? Like, how you, like, yeah. So that's when I had the aha moment. So then I ventured out for mentorship. And I found the dude, Jason McGee, on Facebook. And he turned me up a little bit. And I actually turned, no lie, bro. I turned $200 into 5K on the Forex market. Bro.
Is that what you told me about?
Yeah, bro. But guess what, bro? The NFP, dog. That's when I got familiar with the NFP, bro. I was trading during the NFP. I lost all my money. And, bro, all my ambition just eradicated. And I never touched the Forex market again. I was so hurt, bro, because it took me a long time to build $200, bro. First I had the chain game now. Right. I turned $200 to 5K. Just me off for just learning. And it just gone within an hour. Bro, I was hot, bro. So I never got back into it, man.
HPC.
But it's still lucrative.
Yeah.
It's still going on.
sure,
You can make a lot of money. You just got to be very.
Got to know your risk, man.
Got to know your risk, man. Got to be very intentional, know your risk and all that, man.
Risk management.
Yeah. So if somebody, one of the audience members are interested in Forex. Matter of fact, let's slow down. Let's slow down, money. Can you explain to these people what Forex is?
Forex is day trading with, you can do currencies, the US dollar against the Japanese yen. You got cryptocurrency on there that a lot of people go after, Ethereum, Bitcoin. You can trade gold, you can trade silver, NASDAQ, which is made up of Netflix, Lululemon, and a bunch of other little corporations and stuff like that. So, like, if you're interested in that or that's something that pique your interest in, I advise you to look into it, man. Like most say, man, it's very lucrative, and as long as you control your risk, you'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. No, that's for sure. And if anybody had any questions, can they holler at you or DM you, or you can get them in contact with your mentor? You do some training, like how that work?
Yeah, they can DM me, and I can, like I say, put them in contact with my mentors for anything, more in depth, because these boys been at it for a while, and they young too. These 6-figure guys, man, out of North Carolina and stuff. But yeah, they've been at it for years. Like this, they live, sleep, and breathe
for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
that's one thing I realize you got to do too, bro. You got to, and that's what at the time. I don't know. I think money. Now in retrospect, I think if I was to indulge in it now, it'd be a little better because of my free time. Because then I didn't have that free time. I mean, I'm working. I'm working at a temp service for $13 an hour.
It's hard.
I'm fresh out, so I want to leave a lasting impression. So I'm always on time, but I'm staying up 3 a.m. I got to wake up in 3 hours. So I get on the job. I'm working, but I ain't at full capacity. I'm trying to make it, bro. You cannot skip that ground. I'm trying to make it, bro.
I've been
real, dog. Hey, what the hell, boy?
I've been there. Because you definitely need to put the time in.
You got to put the time
in,
bro. Then, what's the? I forgot what it's a certain terminology they use, but the alerts, like. When they got the P.A.S.S, I forgot the word they used to use, but they put it in the group chat. And it's like they might throw a pair out there at 2 a.m. Mm-hmm. If you miss out by 6 a.m., it's over with.
Unless it's a swing. If it's a swing trade, then you can because it's going to sit for a little bit. But you're like, hey, man, get on this right
here. Like, bro, I'm asleep, fam. I'm asleep. You know what I'm saying? So, man, big ups to you, man. That's what's up.
Appreciate
All right, so, you say okay, so let me get on this, because you say you run a cleaning company, right? So what emotional skills does that business demands that a lot of people may overlook?
You definitely need to be level-headed, patience, of course, because, with these different accounts and, it might be like 2-3 cleanings in a day. So you're going to need to be, level-headed, clear-minded. You're going to have to be able to lock in and not allow any outside factors to affect your professionalism, So like, me, if I had to pick one that I say maybe people overlook or don't think about, I would have to say patience. Like like not to feel sped up or not to feel rushed, because then you go to feeling rushed. Now you getting aggravated. Now you irritated. Now you irritable. Not long before being irritable, you become angry. Now you're upset. Now them emotions ain't doing the job. Like you was just indicating with the training. If I've been up this long, I gotta get up at this time. I'm at work, but I ain't. Cause I ain't operating at full capacity. It'd be the same thing emotionally. Like you say, man, them emotions is.
Can you give us an example of maybe where you was a little emotionally imbalanced on a job, and it ruined something, but you learned from it? Like, can you illustrate? Give us an example.
All right, so this is gonna be from my last job. I worked at Tampa-based Steel. These 10+ hour shifts, Monday through Friday. So you're doing 50+ hours a week. That leaves 2 days, if you want to call it 2 days, Saturday and Sunday.
Hold on. Is this cleaning or are you too much?
No, this is my old job, because I haven't been through anything emotional.
Okay.
So I'm just
okay.
I like the fact that you asked that. But at this job here, it was my twin boy's birthday or whatever like that. And it was on my fault. I'll backtrack on that later. But, I went to my supervisor, hey, man, I ain't no more kids were coming down here from Detroit. They stayed in Detroit at the time. Man, they here, they about to turn 2, man. Hey, I need the day off tomorrow so I can, spend time with them. They just came down here from Detroit. Put the request in on our app, on the Paylocity app, whatever like that. I'm working or whatever. it get denied. So when he denied, I'm like, dang, dog, like, I just explained the situation, like, they came down here from Detroit, like, they ain't. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, he want me to go to work. All right, cool. I go to work. Came to work, man. I ain't do nothing. I did absolutely nothing and was ready for whatever. I'm ready to fight my supervisor. Man, what? Like, yeah, man, it ate me up, man. They ate me up. But I was not feeling that. I wasn't feeling it. Bro. I wasn't feeling it, man. And I came to work the next day. Oh, what happened with all that? And, you know, I'm a man and going through all that growth for that 10-year bid, I had to own up to it. I'm like, man, you right. I'm like, man, I want to apologize. I'm like, but man, I was upset.
Yeah.
I was upset, man. That anger took over, man. I went to work and didn't do nothing for 10
and ready
hours.
for somebody to say something.
Yeah. Who? It'd be my last day and your last day. I retired both of us. I retired both of us 2 days. Yeah, man.
Nah, man, I'm going to tell you, it's humorous, but what's so beautiful about that is that, as you was transparent about it, was your fault. Mm-hmm. So by you saying it was your fault, what? Because you're not the only person that goes through this, bro. And us getting out of prison, we have that mentality where we quick to resort to it's whatever when things don't go our way. That's why a lot of us tend to go back, because it don't go our way and we want it how we want it. And if it can't go that way, then it's resort to violence or it's the F you attitude, and that has a detrimental consequence. You know, unemployment, going back to prison, you know, bills still got to go to flowing and letting our family down, our kids down and all that stuff. So in retrospect, two things. What could you have done better to prevent that outcome, right? And tell us like the accountability aspect, like what, I think it's the same question, I don't know, but now that you're more mature, and it's been some years and then look back, why was it your fault?
It was my fault because I took this job and, you know, you sign the paperwork when you getting on or whatever like that, because it was through a temp agency. Mm-hmm. I got hired on full time. Okay. So first and foremost, that's a blessing in itself. Okay. I'm grateful for that. Sure. So like, to respond that kind of way with somebody that presented an opportunity to you and, you know, spoke up for you, spoke highly of you, for you to get put on full time, to react that way was selfish. It was immature. You know what I'm saying? So
that's growth, bro.
I can eat that, and I was able to analyze that, and I thank God for that. That like I'm able to catch things like that in real time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew he wasn't gonna come confront me like, why you not down here working? He was already going home or whatever like that. I know none of my coworkers gonna be like, dang, man, you better do some work. So it really wasn't no like, man, I wish somebody would try me or do this and that. It was just like, man, you know what, I'm in my feelings.
Yeah.
I'm in my feelings. That's all it was. And ain't nobody's fault but mine. I could have planned it better. I could have put the request in ahead of time instead of being last minute, which was my fault. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's last minute. How I don't know somebody else in my department ain't scheduled to be off this same day. Or two of them scheduled to be off the same day. Now, if I get off, nobody's in the department. Now we're gonna be backed up on work. You know
and they did it in a month advance, but because you did it the last minute, because your kids, which honor the kids,
right?
But your situation just because your kids come, that don't make your situation more important than this person. What if they got their kid? What if they finna take their mama to the Bahamas? We don't think about stuff like that.
And I got an obligation to this job, because like I said, when I signed on to do my job and the duties that fall up under my job title. So how can if I renege on that, what's to stop me or what's to stop anybody else questioning my character on reneging on anything else? You understand what I'm saying? See, I think of things of that aspect and that entirety, like this one little area that may not seem like much to this person or seem like a big thing to this person. I don't know who this person might know or who they might network through to be like, yeah, you know, that's a good kid, that's a good guy, or whatever, listen. But there was a couple times at work, you know, when I told him no, you know, he threw a temper tantrum. I don't know that attached to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's beautiful, money, man. I'm so proud. Listen, bro, this ain't no fluff, bro. I'm genuinely proud of you, bro.
I appreciate
because
that, man.
I understand, I can relate, because I went through that same roller coaster, bro. It's been time, like I say, bro, make no mistake, bro. I mean, I got the podcast going, I got some few endeavors blossoming. But, bro, by no means was this perfect and easy for me, bro. I done been through all the emotions, bro. I'm talking about, bro, I didn't literally contemplate about, prime example, I'm going to say it. The other day, because my income, I'm used to making a certain amount of income every month, bro. I really was blessed to know what touching $50K per month feels like. And I'm not afraid to admit today it's not that right now. still making, but it's not that what I'm accustomed to. And you know, the devil, you know, that negative energy can work in some mysterious ways, just like the Most High can. And he presented an opportunity from me, disguised in help, but it wasn't. So I had a colleague, not a colleague, and an acquaintance of mine. He offered me some reefer, some za, to push pounds of it, and I could have easily, oh heck yeah, I got a good network, I could And for just a minute, for a millisecond, I entertained, like, you know what, I could. I'm like, nah, man. I say, not motivational speaker, talking about past, the positive, brother. What that's gonna do for myself, my brand, and the people I let down, man, because I'm urban, bro. Like, when I do speaking engagement, people pay me to speak, money, for real, believe it or not, I get paid to speak. And I come like this, though. So you know when Mo Nelson, when you hire Mo Nelson to speak, your keynote, I'm coming like this. I might not have no sweatpants on, but I'm urban. I'm having my jewelry, I'm having my hat, because I'm me, because I'm showing that professionalism comes in different shapes, forms, and panache, bro. And I just happen to be like this. But I'm professional, I'm eloquent, I'm quality, and I'm serious about my business. Right. But if the world finds out that Mo's selling pounds on the low, then how I look is going to validate the assumption they got from me. I told you he was a street. I told you all that was facade. He got one foot in, one foot out. Yep. So it wasn't just about me, bro. It's about my family, my brand, and the people that I may potentially hurt. Like, that I let down. Like, bro, you believe it or not, money, because you might not see the likes, the comments, bro. Somebody looking up to you, bro. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's somebody that you know and don't know, that somebody looking at you right now, bro. For sure. How you look at certain people, they looking at you, they see your AMG, they see you looking good, but and they know your background, but they ain't saying nothing. Yeah. But if you slip on that banana peel, bro, dang, bro, I was just about to, but if money, like, it's funny, not to talk too much, but you know, Fat Joe and remember the song New York? Mm-hmm. A lot of people miss it's always stuck to me when I was a kid, bro. And it's crazy how I understood what he was saying as a kid, this verse. He said, and I was just about to find God, but now that Mace is back, I rather much find a Minaj. Like, I was about to go on, but Mace back and Mace in the rap game. Yeah. Man, forget that don't work. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go ahead and so the same thing. I don't want to do that to somebody else, man. So like that's, you know what I'm saying. So that's something to keep in mind, bro. But yeah, man, I went through the same thing, man. So big ups, dog. So hold on, let me get my other question. So also we already covered that. My bad. Okay. So I asked you if you taught Forex. You said no, but you will.
I would definitely put them in touch with the people
put them in touch with the mentor that got you turned up. Okay, that's good. Right. So, money, man, like, what's next for you, bro? Like what do you see yourself in the next year? Like, what is your New Year's resolution for 2026, bro? How you want it to end?
Travel multiple countries.
Mm-hmm. Anywhere in particular?
Man, South Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, Russia, Germany, Bora Boras, Turk and Caicos, Jamaica. That's all the ones I can go to.
not money, you my dog, but I gotta pause it 1 second, brother. Now you done listed all these countries, which are cool, and I have a desire to travel these places as well. But brother, you ain't name dropped not one country in the motherland, brother.
Man, you know how many vaccines you got to get?
No, come on, don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, buddy, man.
I don't do vaccines.
No, buddy, don't.
My kids don't get vaccines. No.
But money is you ain't got to get a vaccine to every country to go to Africa.
Man, you got to get about 12 shots.
Money, who told you that, money?
Last time I seen it.
No, but
I wanted to go to Sudan. When I locked up, I was talking about going there. Just so happened, the one place I wanted to go, they had a civil war going on. I'm like, that's it for Africa.
That was the South Sudan.
Yeah, I'm like, I get it, bro.
You know, but listen, man.
I look back into it.
Yeah, look back.
I look back into it, man, because them shots, I ain't with them vaccines, man. Hey. I don't want the Zika. I don't want none of that.
So listen, I'm gonna say this. I know people personally. My lady, actually, shout out to my lady. She actually visited Nigeria. Oh. And I can tell you, money, that ain't true.
Okay.
It ain't true.
Enlighten me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm a sponge, man.
Nah, it ain't true, bro. Like,
I always wanted to go to Nigeria, too.
Yeah, and it's funny because, and it's no shot at you, man. It's just real. Like, when we bring up Africa, man, all these assumptions and these hurdles come up, all this and that. They got this going on. it's a civil war, it's dangerous, they got all kind of diseases. But one thing about it, man, when you ask somebody like, man, have you been? And when somebody says no, you know, that's when you get the opportunity to educate them. It's like, that's not true. Because I haven't been personally, but I know people that have been, and I ask those same questions, and they're like, nah, they debunk. They're like, no, bro. Africa's gorgeous, bro. Africa's very civil.
I heard that.
They got big cities, bro. Lagos,
I heard it's a lot
big
of love
thriving
over
city.
there.
Yeah,
I heard it's a
how
lot
we
of
got
love,
big
nah.
metropolitan buildings in Tampa. They got it. Money, parties. It's all love, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like the mainstream media when it comes to us. You know what I mean? Where we from, our heritage is like, you know, it's always a stigma attached to it,
gotta
bro.
be something.
Yeah,
attached
then
to
it,
it,
then ain't you know propaganda hell, so it ingrains in our mind like, and we have this false perception of our heritage and where we come from. It's like, man, that ain't true. So honestly, bro, for you know, your life is your life. You know what I mean? You're gonna go where you want to go and go to London, go to all those European places. 'Cause I'm gonna go too, but please, bro, like make your pilgrimage to the motherland, bro. You know what I mean? See people that look like you too. That you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? So I just had to show that out there, man. So
I appreciate that.
yeah, you already know, bro. You already know. So tell us, man, any advice, man? Because my honest, so as a matter of fact, let me do this. Let's say, money, you got somebody just coming home from prison, bro, doing a 10-year bid, bro. Went in around 18, 20 years old, same situation as you. They're getting out. They feel stuck. They feel like they can't cope, bro. Talk to them right now. Give them the best advice you possibly can. What is it they need to do, bro? And after that, let them know anybody if they want to contact you for any type of advice, anything like that, bro, where they can reach you at, brother.
All right, so to that 18, 19, 20-year-old that's just getting out of the Florida Department of Corrections and feeling like you stuck in mud or quicksand or whatever the case might be, the best thing I could tell you, man, is just take your time. Don't let nobody rush you. Don't let society make you feel like you less than because you're not having how other people are having. Just take your time, man. I promise, man. Patience is a virtue. That's a true saying. That's a real saying. You're looking at a manifestation of that saying. And one of my biggest things I live by, I push this on my little brothers all the time, my little partners and everybody, man, is stay down till you come up. Like literally stay down until God decide and he shows you, he present that opportunity to you for you to come up. I swear, it ain't no better feeling in the world than God's timing. Don't rush anything. Don't play catch up. Don't worry about, you know, what the dope boys riding in, what the scammers wearing on. Man, just focus on you and what you want out of life and stay down, man. I promise you're going to come up.
Powerful words from wise man that have been there and done that. And money, where can they find you at, man? Let all your social media platforms.
My IG is moneyme_blessbeyond9. Yeah, that's the only one
Facebook?
that's tied in. That's tied in with the Facebook.
Okay, tied in. No TikTok, no.
Nah.
Okay. We ain't get them on the TikTok. We're gonna get them on the TikTok soon, y'all. But man, it's been a pleasure, man. Money.
I appreciate
Listen,
it, man.
dog,
Thank
listen.
you, bro.
Appreciate that, bro. I'm happy to see you, bro.
You too, man.
Looking good. It's a blessing, man. So that does it, ladies and gentlemen, with another fire, phenomenal episode. Thank you for tuning in with the P.A.S.S podcast, where we prevail against self-sabotage. Remember, you are your best friend, but you are also your own worst enemy. I'll see you at the next episode.